March clearly tells us the steps that you must take when and where there occurs internal party issues, the use of internal party mechanisms. We explored all this to no avail, and we found ourselves in court. And after 9 months of front and back movement in courts, after several adjournments and the counter adjournments, the court finally found merit in our argument that in fact there was no substantial justice. That in fact one of the rules and the plans upon which we build our jurisprudence is the fact that you must give people fair hearing. You cannot shave a man behind his back. You cannot crucify or judge anybody without hearing from that individual. And the court said, no, this was wrong of you to have done. Given the fact that your constitution provides X, Y, Z, and that you flagrantly, willfully disobeyed your own constitution. That is the kernel of the argument.
Okay.
And that therefore, based on this, the court has powers to intervene, given the fact that the party itself has decided to jump out of the arena spelled out by our constitution.
Okay, Mr. Nwauju.
What happened? And on the 12th day of August 2024, Justice Sika Aproko gave a resounding judgment reinstating Emeka Beke as chairman of our party in Rivers State and all of the executives of the party.
Mr. Nwauju,
let me also mention, sir, because of time, let me also mention
yes, please,
that prior to and or after that judgment by Justice Sika Aproko, on the 20th thereabout of August 2024, another state high court sitting in Benue gave a judgment in a matter with similar particulars, wherein the national secretary of our party dissolved the validly elected executives of the party in Benue State, and the court said, no, you cannot do that.
Okay.
You are stepping out of the arena.
Mr. Nwauju, I must stop you now, and because we are at the point.
In Enugu State, it is the same
sir,
thing. So
we will.
The party under Ganduje overreached its powers by doing what they claim to have done, and so the courts have to intervene.
Okay,
and
sir.
After today,
sir, we must.
Invalidated the judgment of Justice Sika Aproko.
Mr. Nwauju, please listen to my own judgment. Please, we must take a commercial break now. It's very important for this court to keep running. It's important that this break happens. After the break, we will continue. Please stay with us, sir. Hello. Okay, I'll take that as a yes. El-Rufai and Buhari, former governors of Rivers and Kaduna, and the former president were absent from that meeting. I have Mr. Darlington Nwauju on the phone with me. He's an APC chieftain, and before the break, we were talking about the absence, particularly of Amaechi. You're welcome once again, Mr. Nwauju. Hello, sir.
Yes, I'm with you.
Okay, welcome back. So I got a major part of your position before the break. Obviously, there are internal wranglings and grievances as to why Amaechi did not make the meeting. But one of many things political parties claim to be is a family. And if there is a family meeting, no matter how unruly, no matter how dysfunctional, no matter how badly behaved family members are, at least the least they can do is to attend family meetings, because the resolution to the problems will very likely happen at those meetings. How does Amaechi's absence make a statement in defiance, even if he's aggrieved? Because the president said he's looking to reach out to aggrieved members. So if the aggrieved members are unreachable, how can there be a resolution?
Now, Sam, let me say this. My exposure to public relations training does not afford me the luxury of telling lies or being inconsistent with my facts.
Okay.
You know, before this season that we found ourselves, we had some individuals within the construct of our party executives who claimed they had suspended the chairman of the party, Emeka. And funny enough, the same persons who are disparaging, who are ridiculing, who are spitting on the judgment of Justice Apiroku, were the same persons that ferried the order of court to Abuja to claim or to show the National Secretary that Chief Emeka was suspended. But when the same state high court turns around to give a judgment that favors Chief Emeka, these same individuals now realized that the High Court of Rivers does not have jurisdiction when it comes to issues of with political parties. But let me say this, let me put this on record, that both the federal and the state high courts have concurrent jurisdictions and powers to hear fundamental rights issues, because that is a kernel of our own argument. That is the reason why we went to court. Now, let me go back to your question. Going for a meeting or attending a meeting must not be done when there is no air of fairness on ground, when there is no conviviality for your opinion to hold sway. And there is a popular saying in politics and in democracy that whereas the minority will always have their say, the majority will have their way. What if you are attending or you want to attend a meeting that landmines have already been carefully laid out against you and against your interests? For instance, assuming without considering that a Ganduje-led NWC was prepared to have a reconciliatory efforts or extend the olive branch or even think of genuinely resolving the issues in Rivers State, then that would have happened prior to this week and not today, not yesterday, not 2 days ago, not 3 days ago. It should have happened before today. Therefore, I say to you that whatever Ganduje tries to do today is a mere afterthought, and it will not be genuine. It will not be fair to those of us who have labored seriously for the building of the political party. When the individual, the FCT minister, who they now want to handle our party structures to, was calling the APC an Islamic party, when he was referring to it as fourth-stage cancer, these individuals were in Kano, and they were grappling with winning elections in Kano. Mind you, APC did not win the governorship of Kano in 2023. And I wonder why the river situation should be so peculiar for Ganduje to decide that he will wake up one morning and dissolve validly elected executives and then invite one of these, like I said before, to take over the reins of our party. That is completely unacceptable. If he wants reconciliation, we must go back to the drawing board and start from where they made mistakes on the 22nd day of November 2023. That is where that reconciliation must start.
Now, Mr. Nwauju, I understand that you had to leave an engagement to be here, and your time is literally running out. I would have loved for you to still stay with us for the listener to ask you questions. But now that this is the case,
I can afford to wait for another 5-7 minutes and take the questions.
Okay. So maybe I'll leave my own question and let the listener ask. 08179230002. If you have questions for Mr. Nwauju, we have just 5 minutes to take them. Please call and ask those questions now. Hello. Okay, so we're still waiting for those calls. So now that we are here, what does this mean for the future of the party and Amaechi? Is he still an APC member? Now we're hearing of coalitions and, things heading to 2027.
Let me tell you this. The media has a way. Although the truth is that the only thing that can make news is auditing when it comes to reporting. Now, but it does not mean that when people interact, when people socialize with friends across party lines, then it means or it is equal to them joining or crossing over to other or what we call cross carpeting.
Okay.
Even though that is not the right word to use. Now, I can tell you for free, for a man of Amaechi stature, for crying out loud,
okay,
this is a man that was runner-up to in the last presidential primaries.
Mr. Nwauju, I don't want you to take too long answering this question. The callers have already started calling, so their question is priority. So very quickly.
Let me take the question.
Okay. But I'm hoping you can answer me. Isaiah calls from Buguma. Hello, Isaiah.
Yes, Oracle. He talked about family meeting and whatever is the issue, you must attend family meeting. So
yes, please.
If my family, for any offense I commit, publicly naked me and embarrass me and will not tolerate me, and then after which I should attend that, I should carry that nakedness and attend that same family meeting. That's what you are saying.
Okay, so what is your question?
You forgot so soon that Amaechi, the president today, right from the session when Amaechi was abandoning.
Isaiah, do you have a question?
Promise him that, yes, I'm concluding. Promise him that he will make sure that he will deal with Amaechi. That is what he has hold on to that part until today. You handed over the structure that is in his hands to another person. You hear when Chief Emeka Beke was one of the crossfire. He said that he was called to do the bidding of the FCT minister, and he said he refused. That is.
Thank you very much. I was waiting, but it took too long to land. Gift from Yenagua. Please go ahead.
Good afternoon, my brother.
Good afternoon. A question or contribution very quickly.
The issue.
All right.
As far as I'm concerned, Wike is not a member of APC, number one. So your guest is only trying to misinform the public. That is the gospel truth, nothing but the truth.
Okay.
And aside from that, he said they have court judgment. So what stops Emeka Beke from going close to Kogi State, not even Abuja? Because I never saw him in Kogi State, talkless of Abuja, and that very house where APC is using as their national headquarters. Like you ask him, this is the highest law-making body of APC. NEC meeting, that is the highest body. You are not found here. You are here on radio that you are the spokesman of APC River State. As far as I'm concerned, they have lost it all.
Okay.
The Sashi led APC, the national, for the first time, came to River State. It has never happened not even in PDP that is older.
Okay, Gift.
Come down.
Thank you very much for taking your point. I will take God's time call and then we'll get back to our guest. God's time from Onelga, very quickly.
Good evening.
Yes, good evening. Go ahead.
In the studio. I
Yes.
see that the maker begin, if truly is the chairman and he has such judgment, why is it the maker begin as the and how he is alone? Yes, he is not the body. After our high school, he knows he's in America. That's the representative in America. I want to ask him again, why are people claiming to be APC when they are not even fair to them to APC function? They will say we are the other. Where are they? Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. So let's look at what we've taken so far. Isaiah called, and I think he was siding with Amaechi, stating that if the family naked you in public, you can't attend family meetings. The next caller said, Wike is not a member of the APC, so you are misinforming the public, and Wike has nothing to do with the problems in your party. I think I'd like you to respond to that, Mr. Nwauju.
Well, I would not respond to persons who are on the payroll of Wike. Gift is actually calling from room 3, and he must stop bringing duplicitous with his...
No, Mr. Nwauju. Again, we cannot substantiate that, right? Gift is a caller on Nigeria Info.
Sam, you should know I am spokesperson of the APC, and everything that has to do with electronic media, the print media, and all that. I understand the nuances. I know what is at play, please. So when I give my fact, it's less for him to contradict.
Okay.
Now, let me say this. The names of the caretaker committees that were submitted to Alhaji Ganduje, who were purportedly inaugurated on the 22nd of November in the year 2023, was written by the FCT Minister Wike. Please put me on record.
Was written by Wike?
Was written by Wike himself. Now, if he wants information, if he needs information, he should please, because he works for Wike, Gift, who claims to be calling for Yenegua, but he's actually residing at Rumpricum.
Okay, so let's focus. Yeah.
If he was the one that wrote the names of Tony Okocha and his crew or not, you should ask him a pointed question. Just like I can ask the former governor, former transport minister, I can ask him pointed questions about what is happening within the political party. So I do not need to start dancing around with individuals who do not have all the facts, all the information concerning the APC. Moreover, I am not aware from my records that he is a member of the All Progressive Congress, or he has ever been a member. So he does not know what is happening within our party. So I think I've answered that question.
Okay, I'll take...
Is there any other question I have not answered?
I'll take one more call and we wrap up. Hello, good evening.
Hello, good evening.
Yes, good evening. What's your name?
Yes, my name is Caleb.
Okay. Go ahead, Caleb.
Yes, I want to direct my question to your guest in the studio.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes. The man in the studio, they asked him that the National Party chairman, Dr. Alhaji Ganduje, left Abuja, came to Rivers State with 16 to 17 top APC national officers to inaugurate Chieftain as the party chairman. And the man said therein that there is only one APC in Rivers State led by Chieftain, that anybody parading himself to be chairman of Rivers State APC, that the person should cease to parade himself. So it means that hello?
I'm listening.
Yes, so it means that Emeka Beke and Darlington Nwauju, it means that they don't have respect for the party authorities, they don't have respect for the party. A whole national chairman have resolved the issue and said that Chieftain is now the authentic and the only APC chairman in Rivers State. And Darlington Nwauju and Emeka Beke, are still parading themselves up to today. What is their problem? Is it that they don't have respect for the party? Is it that Alex Nwauju in that video that the money that people is giving them to continue to parade themselves, is it that they are not tired?
Okay, so let me hello. Let me allow my guests. Hello.
Secretariat of the APC, they should go there and resolve their matter.
Okay. So hold on. Hello.
Have a problem.
It is important that we can have a conversation. I was going to ask him something, but Mr. Nwauju, I'm sure you heard him.
Hello, Sam.
Yes.
I wouldn't allow for my person to be deframed for defamation, please.
Okay, so I apologize.
I am not too bothered with talks from semi-literate persons who are
No.
the workings of the party.
Mr. Nwauju, if we're talking about defamation, right? It's important that you accord the caller the same respect.
Can you listen to me?
Yes, I'm listening, but I would want you to take that back, please. He's not an illiterate.
The APC, I said semi-literate, please. Semi-literate. Now, the APC constitution is way bigger than Alhaji Umaru Ganduje Abdullahi. The APC constitution is bigger than every individual that has subscribed to membership of our party. And so nobody should attempt to deceive the public with cock and bull stories of a national chairman coming to Rivers State to do whatever. It was the same Ganduje that told the stakeholders and leaders of the party when we visited him at Abuja that we should open our doors to those who had defected, who had left our party to contest on other platforms, and those who are on the other side, as the PDP, who would like to join the APC. Please, it is the same Ganduje that said all that. And then 2 months later, he went on to do something else. So it is the same person, the same character we are talking about. Nobody should try to, push us into submitting or intimidate us from saying things as they are.
Okay.
Chief Emeka Beke has said that giving a press interview where he explained how Alhaji Umaru Ganduje called him 1 a.m. in the middle of the night to ask him to work with the FCC minister, Nyesom Wike, and he blatantly refused. Why did he do so? He told him, if Wike wants to work with me, then he needs to join the APC officially, which he has not done. And so he cannot transact or be seen to be transacting with a person who is in the PDP. And you heard some of the callers saying or claiming or trying to deceive us that Wike is a member of the PDP. And we know the role, what role he is playing within the structures of the PDP. If there are other better questions that will enlighten your listeners, I will be prepared again to shut down whatever I'm supposed to take these questions.
Okay, Mr. Nwauju, we are out of time. We literally have 2 minutes, and I need to say that we have 2 minutes. So conclusively, I won't be able to take any more questions from the listener because that will take more than the time we need. What does this mean? Does this mean that future meetings will not be attended by Mr. Amaechi if these issues are not resolved? Back to the question I asked earlier, for the political future of Amaechi, is he still in the APC? Is he waiting for resolution? Where are we right now?
Well, let me tell you, anybody who knows the man, Chieftain Amaechi, knows of the fact that he implicitly believes in God Almighty. And so part time, his future is in the hands of God. It's not in the hands of the APC or PDP or any political party in Nigeria. If he tells you that he has left APC today, it means he has truly left. It is not like those who will tell you they are in PDP, whereas they are in the APC. No, he is not like that. So I want to tell you that as at this hour, this is almost 5 p.m. by my own time, Amaechi is still a member of the All Progressive Congress.
Okay.
If he decides to leave tomorrow morning, you are going to hear it from him. He will say it. He will not hide it from anybody. because he's too big to hide his decisions from the public.
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Nwauju. As we get updates on this particular issue, I'm sure you will join me for further conversations. Thank you, sir, for giving us your time.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful day.
You too, sir.
Okay.
Enjoy your evening.
Do the same. Okay. There are things that we play on the air every time. Let's play politics without violence. And thanks to the little level of enlightenment that I have attained, I have come to realize that the greatest sources of controversy are politics, religion, and there's a third one, I can't remember what it is. Why is it close to impossible to have conversations, deliberations, and possibly arguments about politics and religion without insult finding its way in? I think it's something we need to think about because, like I've said before, while this platform exists for the expression of opinions, we must come to a place where you talk about the actions and policies and not insult the person. And both my guest and some callers were in the wrong today. I mean, attacking a person, making accusations that you may not be able to substantiate just to prove a point has no place here. I say this to serve as a guide for future conversations because they will come up. This is hard fact. It's Nigeria Info. Somebody's going to slap somebody in the APC tomorrow and we'll talk about it. Please ensure that when you call to express yourself, do it with civility because there are better ways to express your points. There are easier ways to be civil and still make sense. Thank you.
For more talk, news and sports, stay tuned to Nigeria Info. We'll be right back.